So for today's video, I decided to do something a little different. I decided that I want to do commentary on the thing that you see me drawing currently. Now, is this a good idea? Maybe not, but we'll see where it goes, because I wanted to try something different for a while now, and I think it's about time I showcase why my art the way it is and just, talk about myself, So, yeah, that's what you're going to be getting in this episode. So if you don't mind, just sit back, relax, and enjoy my voice explaining the things I'm doing on screen right now. So the character I'm drawing in this video is one of my characters. She's female and she goes by the name Strength Girl. If you want to know more about her, then feel free to ask me anytime. I won't bite. Probably. So for the start of this, I'm clearly drawing over the skeleton that I drew off camera, because my processes for drawing skeletons takes like a very long time, and I just wanted to get everything just right. And also, this is my first time drawing someone in the cross legs position, so you can see me experimenting with everything to see what looked right, until eventually I just kind of gave up and settled on, well, just the bottom knee overlaying the top one. And I think it looks good nonetheless. So anyway, we're just going to move on to the face. Now, I wanted to go with a smug expression, because when I imagine the character, I just imagine like how they look. And you can tell that I'm having a lot of trouble with the lips. I'm trying my best, honestly, to see what would, happen and stick the way it is. And then I settled on a big smile. And I wasn't very satisfied, but it is what it is. So anyways, the eyes are perfect, and the placeholder eyebrows are perfect. And then I eventually just kind of went ahead and went back and did the smile. And now I was a lot more satisfied with how it looked. I thought I wanted to erase the eye frames, but I'm going to keep them there because of the other features that I'll be adding on to the thing. Now that we're done with the frame, we can actually get started on the accessories. And, well, the outfit. Outfit and accessories, they're the same thing. Look at me, just making things up as I go. But yeah, accessories. So what this character wears is her super suit, and basically, I don't know how to describe it, so I guess I'll just describe it how it goes. Oh yeah, of course she wears her signature fingerless power gloves. Of course I remember that. She also wears a skirt, so I'm just trying to figure out how to make that happen in this vid. And so I did. I figured it out somehow. And I'm trying to make the brace, but the brace that resides between the skirt and the upper area. And I'm working on the belt buckle, and I decided to make it bigger because the smaller did not work for me. And so I learned skirt skills out of nowhere. I'm not sure if this looked right, but it looked right to me, so I decided, yeah, why not? And I decided to try asymmetry to see if it would work. And it does. I liked the asymmetry at first, and then I decided to change it for some reason, and then I changed it back. And I tried adding more features, but I was kind of satisfied with the end result, honestly. Oh, and of course she wears her signature cape, and I was trying to figure out how to put that in the thing, because I wanted her to sit on some sort of surface, and I don't want the cape to kind of overshadow that, so I'm trying my best here. And I wanted to make the cape asymmetric, which kind of works out fine, I guess. We'll get back to the cape later, but now is going to be her mask. Now, she wears this thing all the time. Not all the time, but yeah. I added eyebrows over the masks to kind of show emotion, because that's where her eyebrows are supposed to be, and I don't know how to convey that in the drawing. But it is what it is. And then I got to work on her hair. Her hair is, I don't know how to describe it because I'm not a hair person, but it's pretty lustrous and curly and beautiful and all that. I tried messing with it to see what would stick, and eventually I found her iconic hair out of nowhere in the drawings. And then just kind of finish up the details a bit, giving it more of that flair. And yeah, that's the hair done. I considered it a hoge, but I decided not to do that. Just out of nowhere. Then I tried fitting in other details to see what would work, and apparently the muscles work, apparently. So then it was time for me to erase the skeletal frame. And I gotta say, doing this is quite satisfying and honestly the best part of these things. So yeah, I just kind of erase everything, and everything just kind of looks awesome afterwards. I mess up here, but don't worry, I fix it. And then I tried losing my brain cells here, and yeah, erasing the rest of the details of her face, and I can finally erase the eye frames. And I moved her mask up a bit because I thought it looked weird. And so next I got started on the colors, but before that I had to erase some details, and I'm using her character reference as, well, the color reference, because why would I remember the colors, like, exactly? I had to get the details exactly right. And so that's what I did. I just got the details right. So of course that's her outfit color. And I'm honestly proud of how her character turns out to be. And I can't wait to see her character grow throughout the years. It's going to be so awesome. So anyways, I started working on the lighting, and I started working on shading. Now, I'm not a whiz at shading, so I kind of mess up there. But I do make up for it in effort to try and understand how shading works. So there you have it. I'm not a whiz at shading, but I do manage to do a solid job with the hair and understand how shadows are supposed to work, and I'm trying my hardest to remember where the shadow is located so I can focus on making it realistic. So of course the neck piece, I just kind of did what I could with that. And so I got to work shading the body, which is kind of a hard challenge for me. Now, of course, I did under boob shading because, well, yeah, breast, pretty much. I tried doing something creative with the under parts of the shading, but it didn't stick, so I just kind of just kept up with that. Now, of course, I did the whole asymmetric shading thing. Because, let's be honest, asymmetry is somewhat awesome. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with symmetry and asymmetry, as long as you know what you're doing. So yeah, I shaded the rest of everything, just making sure that it's all perfect. And then there's the skirt, of course. And I'm kind of impressed that I managed to perfect the skirt out of nowhere. I mean, I think I might have made several mistakes, but it is what it is. It's a good thing I'm making up for that. I tried doing something advanced here, but I'm not ready for that, so I decided to just give up and call it a day. Meanwhile, everything black must remain black as well. And I tried cape shading, and yeah, it works. Now for this next part, after the shading, I was completely new to the concept. But first I'm going to have to go ahead and shade the whitish, pinkish color. And that's pretty much what I did. I just did more shading. The fingers are advanced, but I didn't, mess with them much, as you saw earlier. And yeah, my shading skills just kind of exist. But at the same time, they just sometimes don't exist. So yeah, I tried shading the fingers in an advanced-y way, and some of it didn't work well. And I tried skirt shading to see if it can actually match. And looks like it can. I managed to get away with that. Now I tried to do advanced leg shading, but obviously that didn't work. And I'm going to save you the trouble of the explanation. Eventually I just gave up and decided to just keep the color as they are. Because honestly, I'm not really sure how that position works, so I don't understand the shading, and I don't think I ever will. But I did what I could. And anyway, I finished up the rest of the neck piece. And then I did the eyes. They have their own shadow as well, because, well, yeah, white eye mask. And of course, I shaded the nose, and I'm surprised about how good it looks, and I decided to keep it. I tried shading the lips, but nothing really stuck. I probably should have glossed it, but it is what it is. So anyways, this is the new concept. This is a new concept to me. Like, this is completely new to me, and I tried experimenting with pretty much everything. And I end up with a very great end result, which is what you'll see by the end. So yeah, this is like a new concept that I tried out, and it's good. Now finally is the cape. I decided to just edit and blend it with the floor to make it look like it's going along the floor lines. Well, not going along the floor lines, but going beyond it. I wanted to make it look 3D. And so I just kind of added those end bits. And that's pretty much it. And then I had to blend the floor to the background. But we're gonna be needing that later to just kind of make it 3D. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, then came the time for the shading of everything else. Now for this end part, what I was thinking about doing here is going for like a sticker effect. And the reason why I did that is because, well, it looks cool, and this is Story Unfold, so of course it's going to have like some sort of character style, and I decided to go for this style because, well, she's basically a drawn character of mine. And I think this style is cool. I mean, anyone who doesn't think so, I mean, they're entitled to their own opinion, but yeah, just that's how I feel. I don't know why I'm giving commentary for almost nothing. And then I decided to give that a shadow, just so I can give it this like 3D effect to make it pop from the image. But she still blended in the background, like interacting with the environment. And then I got started on the background. Then I put like all sorts of fine details and glow her eyes a bit. Now the next part is just 3 dots. That's it. And then I tried doing muscles, but they came out way wrong than intended. And I decided, yeah, the muscles are a great accessory. And then I tried a chef's hat for no reason, and then I just decided to just get rid of those and finish that detail, and just end up with stars instead, because I ran out of ideas at this point. But I think the drawing came out great, honestly. I tried signing it creatively. I don't know why I'm explaining this part to you. I mean, you already know this, but yeah, here's the end result. So, thank you all for tuning in. If you did, this was a decision I've been thinking about for a long time, and I think I'm finally ready to just get back out there with my creative juices and just share some of my creative knowledge with you guys. It really feels great to be back to my old self after all this time, and I'm so glad that this video might turned out okay, actually. It's always great to be creating videos, and it's even more great to be creating videos about the things I love. And it's great hearing support from people closest to me, and it's even more great that I finally get to share some of these with you guys. If you're watching, that is. And anyway, I'm glad about how this all turned out. Thank you all so much for tuning in yet again, and I will definitely see you all next time. So take care. I love you guys. Peace to all of you creators. Goodbye. Hey there, all beginners. This is me, good old TJ, and welcome back to my channel yet again. And today is my birthday. If I'm posting it on that day, that is. But yeah, today is my birthday, and I decided to do something very, very special for the channel. Well, it's not really too special, but special enough. Today I decided to redraw my, me, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. As you can see by the speed paint, that's kind of what's going on. Now I want to do something different, like commentary over the speed paint only. Like, I mean, last video, if you haven't seen it, I suggest you go watch it, because that one was actually pretty good, and I think I will do more of those pretty soon. But yeah, this is just me commentarying like over everything. So basically, if you don't know, I'm turning 22 today. So yeah, well, not today as I'm making this. Like today, as in like the day that is going to be like released on this channel. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna stop talking about myself. I'm gonna start talking about what I'm doing here. So like I said, I'm drawing myself, and it's okay. I mean, the end result, not really too crazy about, but it's all right nonetheless. As you can see, I struggle with the hands, but I recover, I guess. It is what it is, and I did my best with the hands. But yeah, basically the pose I'm putting my character in this time is still the same pose, but except I have my phone, and this time I look more and more detailed. Like, compared to the last one, you won't even know the difference. I guess the only thing I could have done different was the eye, but we'll get to that when we come to it. But yeah, this is, and you can see my accurate head shape. I tried drawing that in to kind of, base the skull a bit, but it is what it is. And as you can see, I've drawn the base successfully, and now it's time for me to draw the details. Now, obviously, I was going to go for the whole t-shirt thing, but then I decided, you know what, the t-shirt thing has been overused, so I decided to go for a polo shirt this time around. And I gotta say, I was inspired by the Mario movie, because I've seen it, and it was still cool. It still is cool, but yeah, I was inspired by the Mario movie and Mario's collar design. I decided to copy that. Oh, and I decided that I would, put headphones on. Not on my ears, but it is what it is. I don't know why I'm still talking. I might as well just let you listen to this. But this is a chance for me to do something finally different on today. So what I'm getting for my birthday, I'm not telling you guys. Not really telling you guys this one bit. But it is what it is. So anyways, I try to put finer details onto the person, and it goes almost well. And then I got to the headphones, and then I just remembered I don't know how to do that. So I'm learning how to do this for the first time. And as you can see, I'm just drawing like some sort of skeleton for the headphones to see like what would work. Like, I know what design would work, but wasn't really sure how to execute it. But I guess I figured it out somehow. Like gray me, like the right side is still pinky, but I came back to fix that later, so don't worry. Drawing headphones is not that easy at all. But I try, I guess. So basically, I wanted to go for this like casual look, and then I just wanted to merge my drawn self with my real self. And I think I executed it beautifully, almost flawlessly actually. Just the headphones just kind of get in the way. But it is what it is. I tried moving it down, and I tried like adjusting it a bit, but if I did, then I would have to draw the whole thing again, and I decided I don't have time for that. So anyways, drawing that style I have in real life and trying to implement that into, well, the kind of hairstyle I have going for me right now. But basically, yeah, this is what my hair looks like IRL right now, as of recording this. Like, I'm not kidding you. I actually have it like this right now. It's just the time I drew this and the time I'm recording this, it's something else. So, yeah. Oh, and it's pretty much detailed at this point. Getting my eyebrows right yet again. Of course, I got that scar on my eyebrow and my lips. Now, I accidentally did that, curvage, and I decided to keep it because it's so cool. So I tried putting my mustache on, and I tried putting the face hair on, and I was trying to figure out what worked, but eventually I just kind of fixed everything. I don't like that shag. That just kind of hangs off, but it is what it is. I came back to fix the mustache just a little bit, and then, yeah, fix the mustache. So basically, yeah, and I tried doing the eyes. I don't even know why I erased the other ones just now, but yeah, it was pretty much perfect. I just kind of ruined it, but it is what it is. I tried doing that realistic eye thing, considering that that my character's eyes are actually blue. But I decided just keep it simple. We'll cross that when we get to it. Now back to the eye. I don't like how I have it slanted, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll kind of grow on me, but it is what it is. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna stop talking about the sketch and I'm gonna start talking about myself. Okay, so basically, yeah, I was born today, and yeah, I enjoy being 22, which is great. I mean, enjoying your 20s, it's kind of the spectacle of your life at this point. And I just wanted to make sure that I just spend most of it, having fun, but at the same time, I need to be responsible, and that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I have a Patreon, but it's not really doing any good. I haven't actually put anything on it yet, aside from those comics. But I've come around to it. Almost. I'll definitely figure it out at some point. You'll see, guys. I mean... But yeah, I'm just so grateful that I get to be here today, and it makes me so happy, honestly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I just wanted to say thank you all for carrying me this far. It was really cool, honestly. And I'm grateful to make it this far. But anyways, back to explaining the sketch because I see you guys just have But anyways, coloring and shading, pretty much. And yeah, I tried to do something different. Not really much to say here, honestly. But it is what it is. Now, people have asked me a lot of questions, like, what do I want, and how will I spend my, years? And all I can say to that is, I don't know. I've spent so much time wanting things, but then when I finally get to the thing that I most want, I don't get it. But that's just life, I guess. Of course, I wanted to do drawing because drawing is the most fun. Anyways, up to the background. I wanted to do something cool, but I wanted to do something simple this time around. Looking back on it, I probably should have added something cooler to the background, but it is what it is. I did the exact same patented comic etch style that I always do, and that's pretty much how it went. Like I didn't have any other ideas to just put on here, but I decided just to keep it simple. That's how I like to see it. So, anyways, about the yeah, there are some parts of the drawings that I'm not satisfied with, but there's not really much I can really do about it right now. So, I guess it is what it is. I mean, yeah, that's the only thing I can do for my birthday. I felt like doing it for my birthday, but it's not like it's totally for nothing. So yeah, here's the final product. So anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in if you did, and please be sure to do what you do. I'm not gonna force you, but it's up to your own discretion. Uh, anyways, I'm gonna enjoy my birthday now. This has been a good day, good-ish day, I guess. But anyway, that's all from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you all in the next video. So take care. I love you guys. Peace to all you gamers. Goodbye.
Eternal